Welcome back, my computer duders. All 6, maybe 7 of you. This time we're playing Island 359. All the other 358 islands were not good enough. Island 357 in particular was dildos. But all that's behind us now. We're on to Island 359, the best out of all the islands. We got the shopkeeper from Resident Evil 4 here, but now he's joined ISIS. You know, sometimes your life takes turns that you can't anticipate. I confess that I've already played a little bit of this. It's very simple and arcadey, but it's also Jurassic Park in VR, which means don't go into the porta potty. For obvious reasons, that's a death trap. You want to just take care of your waste the way that our ancestors did back in dinosaur times, which was usually catapult. You just launch it into the sky and a pterodon would gobble it up. Just or the sky god would take it. Mutumbe the sky god of clouds and birds, and however it is that birds are able to fly. Scientists still can't say. Anyways, without any further pointless talking, this is just the area where you cool down between missions and buy new gear, and they're going to add vehicles at some point, is I think what that's for, which is going to be badass. This game badly needs vehicles. This game badly needs more game, is the issue. Everything they have here is really fucking solid. Fuck yeah. I'm a big dick baller, that's why. You know it, I know it. Your grandma knows it. How your grandma knows that is better left unsaid for the time being.
I'm gonna open up the doors to get some fresh air in here. If you can't take the view, please just use the bucket. You'll wake up in the LZ. So hey, I'm gonna level with you. It's gonna get messy out there. These things are out for blood and they'll eat you alive if you're not careful. So pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. Your mission is simple. Kill dinos, grab loot drops, get out alive, get paid. That's it. It seems simple, but you'd be surprised how many good people we lose because they don't bother to stay alive. Look, the money's no good to you dead. So grab that gear, get out there, get some, and get back. Got it?
This is
good.
Opposing force, right?
Let's get out there and kick some butts.
Okay, this is not Op 4. Despite the helicopter intro. As you can see,
I see you re-enter this base. I'll swing back for a pickup. Good hunting.
I just put ammo into my chest. It works the same way, 90% the same as Arizona Sunshine, which is a good thing. As I was playing Arizona Sunshine, the first thing that struck me was, holy shit, this is how every first-person shooter in VR should work from now on. Like Doom 3, the mod, the BFG VR mod, sort of laid the groundwork for how hand interactions with touchscreens and general controls should work in VR. Then developers took it up a notch with Arizona Sunshine, which pretty much nailed everything else about how VR FPS should work. And Island 359 kind of takes it from there, which is a good thing. Copy each other. Copy each other. When someone has a good idea in VR, standardize. You'll never hear me complain about that, because we need the ability to jump into a VR game, and because it's the same genre, it should control the same as other games in that genre. I shouldn't have to guess at it. This is like the early days of 3D gaming before this Mario 64 standardized 3D platformer control. Every 3D platformer controlled differently, and it was a nightmare. That's the stage we're in with VR. VR is like the N64 of, oh, holy fucking shit, fucking dinosaurs, holy shit, what the fuck, oh my fucking god, it's a dinosaur, Holy shit! What the fuck? I'd better shoot it. Those things are annoying as shit. You'll see a lot of them. These are the cliff racers of this game. There's just a lot of them, and they swarm your ankles, and they're not a challenge, and they're not fun to fight, so I don't know why they're in the game. They should really... Devs, if you're watching this, make those little bastards passive. Make it so they hop around and they're part of the environment, but don't make them attack the player. Because it's not fun to fight them. And your number one rule for whether something gets included in the game or not, oh shit! No! Shit, oh fuck! Oh dude, he killed it for me. Fuck off, fuck off. This was already harrowing. Why'd I choose hard? I had to be a badass, didn't I? I had to be John McClane. Where's the... Okay, hold on. Action jump! Action bastard run! Additional jump. Fuck off, you little shits. No, you go away. Those things are not entertaining to fight in the least. It's hard to figure out how to grab things because you don't know you have to point at them with your reticle. As if you were going to shoot them.
Incoming package.
Okay, incoming package. Is it your package? I love you. It's just Barney. Barney's a dinosaur. He's cool. So what do I have to be afraid of? I love you. You love me. Homosexuality. This is what I need. Before I run into any more fucking raptors, I need to reload this thing. Because that was scary as shit, and if I didn't score those headshots...
Remember to come back to the LZ for a pickup so you can keep this score.
I don't care about score right now. I care about not getting BTFO'd. Okay, cool, I got flashlights on both guns now. But I can't afford to put this down. I kind of have to put it down because there's just no ammo for it. I hate to do it. I love that gun. I'll come back later for it. If I can find ammo. See how I point at it like I'm going to shoot it? Arizona Sunshine didn't do that. Arizona Sunshine had you come at it with your palm like you're going to grab it. I can't tell... Like, there's some things where it's subjective. It's not necessarily true that one way is right and the other is wrong. But there are some things that are just plain right and need to be implemented in every game. I need to go heal my battle damage. Remember that? Remember battle damage? Remember how the Jurassic Park toys had like chunks of their flesh that you could rip off and you could see their bones and their dino meat underneath it? Back in my day, toys weren't such pieces of shit and they had cool things and blah blah blah. I'm sad about getting old. I should switch these because I need more precision with the large caliber pistol. I'm gonna do it. There we go. I don't really need as much precision because I have the laser reticle for this one, but this one I only have this for. And you gotta go like that to... That's kind of cool. It's a little bit gimmicky. It's cool the first time. There's some people who don't get tired of it though. I think those are the people that should be on a watch list. Oh. Well, it looks like we're going this way. These things are not fun to fight. I'm just saying. Let us turn them on or off, at least. And you can choose different ammo types, though, is the thing. Like, I can go like this. and go to incendiary rounds. Hey, guess what? What did the 5 bullets say to the face?
Nice shot. Keep going and you'll get a package.
I already have a package. It's my penis. Can I take this with the pistols? I doubt it. I doubt this is a good idea, but why not? Oh shit. Headshots are crucial, because if you don't fucking score headshots on the big dinos, you're not going to be able to kill them before they fuck you. Especially I haven't run into an actual T-Rex yet. I don't think that was a T-Rex. I think it was a lesser species. You run into one during the tutorial, though. I'm not going to spoil the tutorial for you, because that's the closest thing to a story mode
You earned a package!
that this game fucking has. That's one of the problems with this game, is it needs a real story mode. Like, this is good for replayability, but all this shit I'm playing right now ought to be an extra. It should not be the entire game. This should be... Like, imagine if Resident Evil 4, Mercenaries mode was the entire game. That's what we're playing right now. We're playing, like, the extra unlockable bonus mode of what should be a much larger story-focused game that just doesn't exist right now. If they're working on shit, their number one priority should be a story mode. Everything else is pretty much ironed out. Probably there's longtime players saying, "Oh no, that's wrong,
Keep in mind,
incorrect."
you're gonna need to get to the LZ for a pickup if you want this run to chart.
Don't listen to him. There's all kinds of more important shit to add. Oh, it's there we go. No, let me take this thing off. How come I can't? There we go. You gotta be really fucking careful. I don't actually need a flashlight. I could use a laser sight, because this sight in here, the hologram sight, does not work for shit. Maybe it's just I suck or something. Probably that's usually what the deal is. Oh, cool! Completely bog standard generic pistol that I have no legitimate use for. I guess I can put this thing on it. The add-ons are cool. Arizona Sunshine did not have the add-ons. And the silencer is more important than you'd think, because, of course, the sound attracts other dinosaurs, especially the raptors. The raptors are the number one threat in this game, as they should be. I don't know if you were like me, if you were a desperate whore for any VR game early on, like in 2016 when Oculus was just out. But if so, you might have played Raptor Valley, which somehow is an even more stripped down version of this game, which is already like the stripped down version of a better game. That laser sight is so much better than the hologram sight, it's not even funny. Shit, that's fucking OP. I can't face him though. I need better guns. I need at least one, I need a machine gun. It's not gonna, nothing else is gonna cut it. But this feels good. The controls and mechanics, which are the most important thing, are already nailed. They're solid and they feel good. The graphics are okay. This is not Crisis. They're so fast. But it's never gonna be. If you want good graphics, go play a flat PC game. This is as good as it can be while holding a reliable 90 FPS. And it's doing 90 FPS right now. Holy fuck, what? Fuck.
Still 25% of the way there.
There's got to be 2 more. Yep, hold on. Clever girl. I just pistol whipped a raptor to death. Fuck yeah! And I threw my gun into the brush. That was not my smartest move that I've ever made. I really wish I knew where I threw that. Because that was a really heavily upgraded pistol, in fact, and had a laser sight. Oh fuck, come on, come on, can you cut me a break?
You're halfway to a package, keep going.
Could you fuck off? I don't like doing this. Incendiary. Wish I could do that. That does not work as well as I hoped. I wish I knew where I threw my pistol. I got just fucking scared. Shit, here's the third one. Fuck you. Could you fuck off? I feel like this is not making them any deadlier, it's just making them more numerous. If there's a hard mode where, like, part of the problem is they stand still to attack you. So if the raptors come right up to me, I can just go like this and move 1 foot away, and their attacks miss, which is not something that would happen to an actual raptor. What was that? I don't like, that's a raptor sound. Could you fuck off? 3 of you, come on. Like, they should be a lot deadlier than this. I'm not complaining. Well, I guess I am complaining. Never mind. I'm 100% complaining. Raptors should be scarier. I shouldn't be able to spam bullets. There needs to be a stealth mechanic where I have to evade the raptors somehow. Because they need to be scary. And they're semi-scary right now just because they're fast and raptors. Fight each other, please. Could you please fight each other? Could you fight? What's your tail doing? That doesn't look. Why are you both teaming up against me? Please no. Please no. Please no. He was trying to convert me to Dino Mormonism. It should not be that easy, and probably part of the reason it's that easy is that they stand still to attack, and they telegraph their attack, so you can just step out of the way. That shouldn't work. I can't believe I'm asking for this to be harder when it's already pants-shittingly scary. But I do. I want it to be harder. That's what she said. No, wait. I want them to be able to move their head to track my motion as they're attacking. And I want them to be able to... Oh, cool. Ow. You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the Triceratops. The herbivores are pretty chill. They don't come after you unless you seem threatening to them. Often that doesn't take much. See? I like their movements and their animation look good. That looks better than the original Jurassic Park, I want to say. But their animation while attacking needs a lot of work. Baseball bat. Should I? Dare I? I think I'm gonna. Come at me now, bros. I'm gonna regret this immediately, aren't I? I have a feeling. Come at me! You like that? Uh-oh. Did I? Yeah! Fuck you! Look at you doing your little squat walk. That's awesome! Yes! Where's the third one? Come at me, bro! That should be much more difficult than it currently is. You want some too? You want some too? There's enough for two of you. Menage a two. Is I believe this. Bonk. Oh, that's delightful. Oh my goodness. I never. Just not a dinosaur. Just hurrying on by, minding my business. Man, this valley is full of fucking raptors. How would I get through here in a million years if it wasn't for this bat? I don't like fighting those. They're just ankle biter enemies in FPS are never fun. Why do devs continue to fucking include them when there's nothing fun about fighting them? Maybe if they're just a passive mob and they occasionally attack you, that would be okay. Like, what if they attack only if you step on their eggs or something? Interactions between dinosaurs are also, I think, necessary. I don't think they should seek each other out from across the map, but there was a Triceratops and a fucking Predator right next to each other. One was humping the other, trying to create a hybrid dinosaur baby. And hover trees. Why is that okay? Why is that allowed? This is a fucking dog and pony show. Look at this fucking shit. It has a ways to go. They've nailed the controls, the ammo stuff. It's not as sophisticated, although check this out. I can take my backpack out, open it up, and put stuff in there, or take it out, which is pretty cool. I think I like that, but I don't like it being the solution instead of Arizona Sunshine's ammo belt. I want the ammo belt, and I want the backpack. I think having the ammo belt would be a good place to store grenades, and this game kind of needs grenades. That could be a good way to balance out the added difficulty of making raptors not retarded. And let's be fair, right now raptors are kind of retarded. Everything in this game is not a real threat. That's cool when they sight me, and then they start to coordinate. And then they do that walk like they got a shit in their pants. That's the walk. You think you're slick, huh? You think you're sneaking up on me. What about that? Part of the problem is also that there's no indication of pain when you take damage. There needs to be like a red screen effect and your character gasping.
I see you re-enter this base. I'll swing back for a pickup. Good hunting.
I'm complaining too much. I'm going to give you the wrong impression that this game is not fucking badass and fun to play. Which it is. It works well enough now that you can launch into it and just have... You don't have to work around the limitations of the game, you know? It just works. It just works. I can't reach down that far. It's put together enough that it's a game now. So if you were waiting off on buying it, I would say all the crucial features are in place except for a story mode. And that's going to be a while. So really, it's worth buying it now just to play the replayable mode that you're looking at presently, while we all wait for a story mode to be added. Which probably they're going to do all at once anyway. And I wouldn't want to wait another year to play this. This is actually pretty good for fighting those little fuckers.
See you, I'm on my way back.
No, I don't want you to come back. I'm just trying to get my weapons.
Heads up, coming in.
Fuck off, no. I'm not ready. That's what I think of you. You're just gonna wait there? At least I got the cool music now.
Nice shot. Keep going and you'll get a package.
Okay, I need to get through here. Please don't. Please don't. I like the jiggle bones on his tail. I like the fact that he actually swings his tail to attack me. Like they replicated all the... Oh, fuck. Authentic attacks. Well, I'm in a little bit of pain. Everything's a little bit red now, that's good, but I need like a flash of red and pain grunts to tell me that in fact I've taken damage. Oh cool, more raptors. I'm the one who chose hard though. I brought this on myself. Okay, there's the package. You need to avoid these fucking raptors. Some kind of radar add-on, if that's not already in the game, and thermal scope for identifying shit that I want to stay away from a distance would be appreciated. Let me get some... My ball sack is torn.
Don't forget to head back to the landing zone for a pickup when you're done. If you don't make it out, you don't keep your score.
Oh, is this a fucking bow? Dare I? Dare I live as few men have ever dreamt, in fact, in history? Oh, that's the laser sight. I want that. I want that on my pistol, is the problem. Hang on. I gotta take this out. Could you not? Could you not at this juncture? That's another arrow I don't need. This is a little bit clumsy. I see why they don't want to make it any more complex than it already is. Could you not? In fact, there we go. I just have to stick it all the way in. That's kind of weird and shitty though. There. I'll keep that in case I need it later. I'm sure once I get fully accustomed to all this shit, it'll be a lot more fun than it currently is. Although the bow and arrow is a killer concept. How do I do this? Oh, I see. I've actually never picked up this weapon before. I'm Turok, dinosaur hunter. Fuck off, Tumblr. It's a pre-existing franchise. Oh, that's cool. I grab the arrow with the grip key, and then I pull it back with the trigger. This is how real OGs do it, Doom style, right? Looking straight down the weapon. Or gangsta style. Because gangsters are always having shootouts with bows and arrows in the hood. As far as I know. Can't wait to use this on somebody. Oops. Oh, cool. Well, it's inside the rock now. The rock has taken it. The rock gives and the rock takes. And it's not ours to guess why. Dare I fight that giant fucking motherfucker? Oh! Oh, fuck! What? This is not ideal. Okay, that is clunky. I need to have more experience with that before I'm going to be effective with the bow. Because I didn't realize you don't have to keep grabbing bows. You can go like this and it immediately reloads. Or it doesn't. I'm really confused. I don't know how to use this weapon. And oftentimes it switches hands when I'm trying to use it. Listen to me, I'm all complaints. I don't mean to be all complaints. This is actually really badass and I recommend it. This takes a lot of... It has a learning curve. Oh, and the landscape is alive and it morphs. That's cool, that's a feature. Yeah, that's right. Oh, well, hard is probably a poor choice, but I'm gonna stick to it because I don't want to look like a pussy.
I see you re-enter this base and swing back for a pickup. Good hunting.
Did I save my pistol? Yes, I did. Let's see. I don't even know how to use that. Alright, let's head out. Although, really, I could just take the silencer from this one. And put it onto this one and have one super gun instead of two kind of okay guns. And this is the one I'll use most of the time since it has a silencer. And this is the one I'll use during panic situations, which is almost all the time anyway. That laser sight is a must-have. It makes picking off those little fuckers so much easier. You know what? If it's balanced like that...
It's a good start. 25% of the way there.
And there's like an add-on for each gun that it makes it easier to handle each of the shitty enemies. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's kind of how it should be. Maybe everything has already been thought of and I'm just shitty at this. Hold on. You know what you did. Yeah, those fucking incendiary bullets probably hurt. I don't know. If I'd been shot with one, I could hardly talk to tell you that they hurt. I would just be screaming. Like when I have that dream where there's that giant salami and it's going up my ass. And there's the butcher who's like cackling and watching and rubbing his hands together as this happens. Is he behind it? Is he the one who enchanted the salami that way? Ah! So already I can tell you, playing this on hard is necessary. Because when I first played this on easy, I was a killing machine. Nothing could stop me. I could kill even the biggest dinosaurs with just pistols.
Don't forget about that loot drop.
I won't, generic action movie sidekick. What are you gonna start rapping? You gonna get killed by the dinosaurs? Stay away from me. Stay the fuck away.
Remember to come back to the LZ for a pickup so you can keep this score.
More shit I don't need, but I may as well stash that in case. Hang on. In case I need it, because I'm always fucking forgetting and dropping shit and throwing my fucking gun. I bet that in boot camp that's like the first thing. They're like, don't be like Private Dumbass who drops his gun. I'm right, aren't I? That'd be the first time. Let's fucking kill some dinos, just because. I mean, they exist. That's enough provocation for me. Maybe they have oil. Maybe they're terrorists. I'm really loving this laser sight. This fixes... This is why the Doom 3 BFG mod has laser sights on by default.
Keep going and you can get a package.
Remember Jurassic Park Trespasser? Where you would monitor your health by looking at your titties? And if your titties are bloody, then you're in bad shape, but if your titties are pristine and sparkly... Uh-oh. Okay, there they are. There he is. You too. Come and take your medicine. It's actually reverse medicine that kills them. Or all medicine, according to anti-vaxxers. That's the most tragic kind of retardation. Because the only way that they find out they're wrong is by killing their kid. 9 times out of 10, an anti-vaxxer only... Shit! An anti-vaxxer only figures out that they're wrong because they raised their kid on bullshit herbal remedies or something. And their kid has to die before they realize that they shouldn't play doctor. And I can't feel good about that. There's no way to ethically feel good about laughing at somebody who's lost their child. Give me that, give me it, okay. Okay, we're in business. I just needed a gun I had ammo for, but I still wanted all the fucking add-ons.
Don't forget about that loot drop.
Where's the line between legitimate add-ons for a firearm and gimmicky tactical bullshit? It seems like that's a really hard line to define for somebody because you don't know what their specific needs are. Probably none of them have to fight dinosaurs though, so...
One more time.
Dare
if
I?
you want to keep this score, I have to pick you up at the LZ.
I understand that, thank you. They already have all the fucking silencers in the world. I'm not going to bother with the bow and arrow because I didn't do too well with it last time. It's really cool, the cool factor's high. For one thing, I'm lazy, I'm sitting down, I have seated mode turned on. And I feel like you have to be standing up to use the bow properly. There's also a bunch of locomotion options in this game, which is greatly appreciated. I can't begin to tell you how appreciated that is. Developers who are like nannies, who think they know what's best for players, are the cancer of the emerging VR industry because you punish everybody when you lock the movement options down to the lowest common denominator. At least include the choice. It's okay if you default to the nausea managing movement options, but let us graduate to more and more challenging movement options as we get our VR legs. No, you don't. And you, just because. On principle, I hate them. I'm the first human to be dino racist. I feel like that's an accomplishment of some kind. That should be... Oh shit, an axe. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How can I say no to that? You really think I'm going to turn down an axe? If you thought that, you're fucking wrong and absurd. Oh, I also really love how they handle ladders in this game. Come check this out. It adds a little bit of realism, but it's not so strenuous that it annoys you. Like, going up ladders in games is too easy normally. So the fact that you have to do this with your hands, you can skip rungs too if you just want to go faster. That's realistic. It should take that long. We shouldn't be able to zoom up ladders. What the fuck was that? Fuck off. Fuck off. No soliciting. Y'all can't get me up here. Y'all can't get me up here, motherfuckers.
Package, keep going.
I'm already happy with my current insurance provider. I don't give a shit about L. Ron Hubbard. So I don't want to take a personality test. Sometimes they just don't listen until you pump them full of bullets. You got to. Is that for a flamethrower? I hope that's for a fucking flamethrower. If I go down there, he's gonna fuck me. For sure. 100%. Still got ammo in this one. But it doesn't have the laser sight. It doesn't have the laser sight. Hold on. There we go. I'm really liking the backpack. I still want my ammo belt though. Can you imagine the best of both worlds? Ammo belt and backpack? That would be the true fucking beef supreme enchilada. Where the fuck did he go to? He figured out he couldn't get me, didn't he? He's still around here somewhere, angry. Angry and full of bullets. Let's see. Which one of these is better? Armor piercing, I think. I can't wait to axe you a question. I can't wait to fucking axe murder some velociraptors. I love this game so much already.
Incoming package.
I feel like they were like, okay, if we just hold still. If we just get a proof of concept working where you can roam a jungle and kill dinosaurs and be hunted, people will throw money at us. And they were right. I did throw money at them because this is a fucking killer concept. It's already, for the most part, done correctly. There just needs to be a story. I can't imagine having a good interaction in this game with a T-Rex, for example, unless it was scripted. Because they're just so much bigger than the other dinosaurs and so much more deadly. It's not going to be... Uh-oh. I hear something big moving. Okay, that's just that guy. Fuck you. And fuck every movie you like. How about that? Yes, yeah, I mean it. You think I don't fucking mean it? I'm taking that back. No backsies on that. Could you not? Could we not do this right now? Could we please not do this right now? If you could just... I don't know if this is your territory or... Do you want to mate with me? Because if that's all this is about, we could work something out. I've been doing butt stretches. I can fit... Oh, shit! Nope. Why did you try to... Oh, fuck! Why did you try to fight a bullet? I didn't want to hurt you. You can't fight bullets. Okay, let's see. This is realistic that you can't hold so many things at the same time. I appreciate that. I appreciate the added difficulty. There's some kinds of difficulties that are good, if that makes sense. I mean, not always, obviously. There's such a thing as artificial difficulty, despite people saying that's a buzzword. It's not a buzzword. It exists. It's real, trust me. For no reason other than I just said trust me. Okay, that's good. Do I need a fucking laser sight on a... No, I don't. That's absurd. Nobody needs a laser sight on a fucking semi-automatic. I've got a semi, now you could say. Oh, fuck! It's that guy. That's right. That should not. That should also not be as easy as it was. I hate to say. Fuck. Yeah, motherfucker. They call me the Edge Master. That's a lie. Nobody calls me that. Ah. Okay, summary of recommendations so far. Number 1, make those little ankle biters less opportunistically aggressive. Like, make them a passive mob that only attacks sometimes. Make dinosaurs in general more able to attack you while you're moving. Like, make them turn to... It'll look a little bit fucked up unless you have them use IK so their legs don't just make them pivot on the spot. Have IK so their legs, their body turns, but their feet stay on the ground in the same spot. As they turn to track you and snap it where you are, not where you used to be. Add a flash of red and a pain grunt every time they attack you.
Get a few more and you get a new drop.
I could do this endlessly. And they knew that. They knew this would be endlessly fun, so they could sell this part as the game. When this is not a game. I assure you, I'm greatly looking forward to the actual game, though. Like, if this part by itself is as good as it fucking is right now. Uh-oh. I hear something heavy. Okay, it's just that. Where are the raptors? I see you. You think you slick. Ah, shit.
You've earned a package!
Raptor Claw loses to Axe. Human technology emerges victorious once it... Oh, there's a big motherfucker. I don't want to tangle with him. Where's the package? There it is. I like when my questions are immediately answered, but not in a supermarket. Not when I ask where I can find a certain product and it's like right behind me on the shelf and I look like a retard to like the hot girl that I asked. Now I know better. Now I know that if I'm going to ask a question that probably has a stupid, obvious answer, that I should probably ask an ugly fat dude. Just so I don't embarrass myself. Go away. You could have killed me. Why do they hate me anyway? I mean, okay, I've shot a bunch of their buddies, but before that, they had no good reason to hate me. I noticed I don't have to put the add-ons onto a gun if it already, if it doesn't have anything in that spot, it just automatically clicks into place. I appreciate that. I appreciate so much about this game. So I hate that I sound like I'm bitching about every little part of it, because it sucks when people only focus on what you did wrong. They don't focus on what you did right. They just take that for granted. But that's this fucking fact of life in arts, is that people, when shit is well done, they don't notice it. They just take it for granted. But when one little thing is wrong, it stands out like a sore thumb. I don't know how to fix that either. It's like whack-a-mole. It's kind of fun. It's just they're still annoying as hell. And they know that. They must have been told that already. Melee weapons are surprisingly handy. I wonder if I can throw them. Not very well. No, my axe! Where'd my axe go? No! Where'd my axe go? Fuck off! I missed my axe. Okay, I learned an expensive lesson today. Don't throw axes because they disappear. And then you never get them back. Oh, fuck. That's weird. Whipping from the other side. Is that him? Yeah, bitch. How come there's no seduction option? I should be able to roll for seduction, and if I roll 20, then I get to mount the raptor and iron out our differences sexually. Oh man, that was my last bullet. If that had not worked. Oh, if that had not worked, I shudder to think what would have followed. Oh, fuck! Oh. See, the pain flashes and the grunts would add urgency. Like right now when they slash me, it has no impact. It should knock me back a little bit too, not so far that it helps me escape them. I need to feel the attacks to be scared. Can't jump also, but I don't really want to. Would you move? Could we not do this? Damn, this thing is powerful. Those things are too easy to kill as well. This should be a bigger threat. Oh cool, more raptors. I love this gun. This is quickly becoming my new favorite gun. It's because it's easy, it's one-handed. The ammo for it is commonplace, but it has a lot of stopping power and it's quick to reload. It shouldn't be faster to reload, because it's a fucking revolver. So how come it's faster to reload than these fucking things? Really? Come on. Come on, really? Come on. Whatever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that just went through the floor. Did that fall out of the thing? Okay. Note to self, don't ever put anything down on a surface you're not 100% sure of. Stay away. I keep fucking losing weapons in the stupidest ways. And there's still no ammo for that. Don't ever put guns down, is the fucking lesson, apparently. And that was the one that had the laser sight, although I'm getting better at not requiring it. Who would sleep in the structure like this when they know that there's fucking dinosaurs? Really, I kind of have to side with the dinosaurs here. I thought they were dumber at first, but, you know, looking at this house is raising some serious questions. This thing is pretty OP, I like it. Even by itself, even without the second gun to accompany it. I love this game so far. I'm a huge fan of this game. Do not make the mistake of thinking that what I've said so far, I've said this a bunch of times, I just want to drive it home. I criticize because I love. It's one of those games where you become invested in it because of how good it is. And because it's a game of a type that's really rare, which is a dinosaur shooter. Cool. Hold on. Uh-oh. That's probably not good. I'm masturbating in here. Could you please?
Incoming package.
I can't believe that worked. I can stick this through the tent, so I can just be inside the tent. That's retarded. I love it. I'm in love with that mechanic. I can just sit in here. Would that work in real life? Could I go camping and if there was a bear or something, I could just fucking cut a hole in my tent, just stick an axe out through? Hold on. There's a lot of good stuff here I need to not ignore. It would be a grave mistake to ignore all this good shit. No? Okay, this highlighting mechanism is not really good. And now the silencer has disappeared, which is the entire point that I put down my gun. Here it is. Could I? There's a real thing there. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that's a little bit janky too. We need to talk. We need to talk about this shit right here. It's almost good enough, but there's some janky points where it doesn't do what you want. And it's kind of important for it to do what you want at the crucial moment when you're being chased by dinosaurs, and it's very frustrating when you're killed by dinosaurs because it doesn't do the right thing. You feel me? I would totally dual wield these machine guns. You know I would. Except that I only have 30 ammo, apparently. And I'm way over time on this already, so I'm going to cut it short as soon as I get this package and head back to the LZ. But as you can see, this is a fucking badass game. It is quite good. And it's only because it's so good and it's such a rare genre that almost never gets new games that I hate on it. Because I want it to be as good as it possibly can. Okay, hold on. This calls for a compromise. Because I for sure need this gun. This is the gun I started with but couldn't find ammo for, if you recall. Okay, could we not do this? Could we please not? I'm going to put this down for a second. Really, let's not, okay? Let's not. Okay, fine. Ow! I do not want to waste this on you. But I guess I have to. I like the Triceratops, so I don't want to hurt them. I kind of have to dual wield, but I love the axe. I have to say goodbye to the axe for now. That's going to quickly become one of my go-to weapons, though. Now I got to make it back to the helicopter. I'm pretty heavily armed at this point. I don't think I've even seen all the guns yet. How are you so hard to hit? It's obvious to me how you survived for this long. I don't want to waste the most precious ammo in the game. Okay, raptors, now we're talking. Come at me, you fucks. This game is pants shitting. And not in the good, sexy way. Could you not? Could we play this game another day? I need to go back and get my axe now because I don't have ammo for any of the other guns. If I get caught without any ammo. Then again, you know what? Fuck it. I'm so close to the LZ, I bet. I think it's just over here. This is why we need a radar. We need a mission radar. Then again, that would make it hard to get lost. And getting lost is a big part of the fun of this game. It makes you feel more vulnerable. Let me see if I have a knife. I do. That'll have to do for now. Can I combine the gun and the knife? I can't. That'd be cool. If you could find duct tape and have it let you combine the gun and the knife. Oh, raptors. Oh, there you are. don't really need loot traps at this point. Disembodied voice. Next time we'll look at a different map, I think. If indeed this is the way out. Yes, it is. But as you can see, this is a... Uh-oh. What's that sound? Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody... Okay, look what's going... It's just that guy. Most of the time it's an herbivore, which is what makes it especially scary, because you have to stay on your toes. Because when it's a carnivore, you need to fucking know about it.
I see you, soldier. Hold tight. I'm on my way.
What's that? It's a new kind of dinosaur
Heads
we
up,
haven't
coming
seen!
in. Alright,
Yeah.
let's check your score.
This works pretty well. There's a couple of small things that are a little bit janky, but only because they're so ambitious. Like how fiddly it is to try to put down weapons on a table and then pick up add-ons and add them to weapons without everything going crazy. I don't think Arizona Sunshine was more stable in that sense because it was better programmed. I think it was more stable because it's simple. There weren't any weapon add-ons in Arizona Sunshine. So because it was simpler, there was less to go wrong. This is more ambitious. It tries to do a lot more things. So it's acceptable that it's a little bit janky. What's here already works so admirably well, and the promise of this setting and this premise is so fucking blazingly fucking awesome. I'm inclined to be very forgiving. But really, despite everything I've said, there's little to forgive. You could reasonably expect this to be much less, polished than it already is. Although a big part of that is because I've bought into this fairly late. This has been in early access for a while now, so they fixed a lot of the stuff that was glaringly broken with the early builds. This is a good time to get in. They fixed all the major stuff that was wrong. It controls smoothly. The gameplay works perfectly, like shit like this. The weapons work. Dinosaurs have good animations. Little things need to be fixed, like the dinosaurs need to be able to attack you more effectively. Other than that, though, this is a good time to buy in. I would recommend it. It's $20 right now. Probably the price is going to go up drastically once they add a story mode, if they ever do that. But now's a good time to buy. Everything's in place. It is fun for what it is. It's extremely fun for what it is. If you want a Jurassic Park game in VR, this is the game to get. I guess that's all I have to say for this time. I'm going to make another video basically immediately after this one, because this is fucking fun to play, and I want to play more of it.